Good morning, everyone. It's Joker, and today we are back with another slime video. And today we finally got content, right? We got Heroes Jubilee Catalyst number 8. We got the story event that gives you 100 crystals for watching 3 cutscenes and playing a stage with a 5,000 EP requirement. So definitely not a hard thing to do. However, what everyone really cared about was this, the Isekai Revelry Survey Character Recruit Selection. And so this was what was voted on back a couple weeks ago. Let me see if I still have my results up. I don't have my results up. However, I'll find it. But I personally told people to vote for... You know what? I'm going to find it. Hold on. We're going to make a cut. I'm going to find it. Okay, I found it. Alright, so when the survey came out, I personally chose Velzard, Hinata, Fire Milim, Wind Valentine, and Dark Milim. Now, I know that Dark Milim and Fire Milim are both in the general pool now. However, they're both pretty good units. And the general pool has a, .0 something percent chance. So, let's go to the Tempest Recruit, right? That's what we're looking for. Tempest Recruit, recruit details. Let's try and find them. Alright, so 0.125% for anyone, which is hilariously low. Hilariously low for you to pull Fire Milim or Dark Milim down here. So that's not really going to work out, okay? So Dark Milim is a double orb changer, dark DPS, and has the protection trait that I personally love, that most people love. Wind Valentine is still one of the best units in the game to this day. Her power creep has not been matched. Heals, double orb, special orb changing, single target. She's like everything that you would want in a unit. Fire Milim was kind of replaced by the new masked hero, but she still has some use because, just like last Jubilee before this one, they upped their crit resistance by an amount that overshadowed what the hero drops it down by. So you ended up doing less damage on your crits. But Milim has that effect of sealing crit resistance up, which means that they will have neutral damage typing instead of, additional defense against it. So she does have use still, in case they bring that back. Hinata is the other special orb changer that's summonable for oranges, single target light damage dealer, and the defense, so she's a very good unit to have on your light teams or any team for that orange orb change. And then Velzard is because she's the best water unit in the game, and that's not really negotiable. So that's who I voted for battle units. And they told us to pick 5. So I assume that there will be 5 on there, but there's not. But we'll get to that in just a second. And then for protection units, I chose Cabby and Chloe. Now, Chloe, because she's probably the best pick out of all of them. Soka is decent, but doesn't really have an event where she can really stand out. Fire Rimuru, I don't like. Wind Shuna, I hate. Dark Xion has unfortunately been power crept out. She's just not that good anymore. I tried using her a couple days ago and I was horribly disappointed. And then everyone else is, normal. But Charybdis is still the best leader out of all of these standard OG protectors. And with the space meta still going on, if you didn't pull Veldora, you have Cabby. I mean, the case could be made that you're still looking okay. You don't have super 300,000 damage potential because you're not stacking, but you can definitely feed greens and get all the big necessary boosts. So I think that was a smart choice. But who did we end up getting? We got, and let's check it out, we got Diablo, Leon, Fire Guy, and Velzard for the battle units. So only 4 battle units. We knew you were going to win because you were already ahead of the race when they kind of released their midway point. So you're a guarantee, and she's good. but Guy, Leon, and Diablo? Like, who picked these people? Who picked these people out of all those units that you could have chosen? Who thought that Guy Crimson was a better choice than Wind Valentine? And who thought that Leon was a better choice than Hinata? Like, yeah, he's a good support for the light team, and that's it. Hinata you can stick anywhere because her defense and her orb changing carries over to any team. Diablo, sure, fine, whatever. You could take him over Dark Milim, but I mean, nah. I use Dark Milim more than I use any of these units, actually. Any of these units. I use Dark Milim on every single team and every single stage because of her trait. And that is why I thought that she deserved to be in this pool. But no, we have Diablo, Leon, Guy, and Velzard. And then for protectors, we have Sokka and we have Chloe. Now, I can't really fault people for choosing Sokka. She is waifu. She is a very good protector. But, you know, guard and lowering skill costs is good for longer events where you can continuously heal and reduce the cost of your heals and, you know, stay alive and, you know, survive. We don't really have that stage right now where you're using the light team. Or really the earth team. The game is still geared towards killing fast. And the events that you don't want to kill fast, you use the space team. And at that point, you're not looking to reset skill costs in guard. You're looking for big daddy damage numbers with Veldora. So, and we knew you were going to win too, because you were also in the lead during the halfway mark. Both Chloe and Velzard, we knew were going to be on this banner. You are an okay runner-up. I think I still would have preferred Cabby. And then you three are just ass. Like, you're not ass, but you're not great. Like, you were definitely not who most people should be going for. These are very specific team units. Maybe not Diablo, but these two require specific sets for you to really make the most of them. And Valentine and Hinata would bring much more to general use than these two. And so I've done 4 multis on this banner. I did 4 multis on stream just a little bit ago. And in 4 multis, I pulled 1 5-star, and that was a Leon, who I technically could use because he was only level 80, so it wasn't a complete waste. But I don't really recommend that people summon on this banner because you are general pool. You are general pool. You're good, but you're not like, oh my god, you're not Hakuro. Like, if this was Hakuro, there would be more of an argument that you would need to summon. You're good, but still, like, there's not really an event where you're really terribly useful. Like, you can take her into tower, and you'll be okay. But I don't use her in tower. And then you are good for the light team only. So if you're a new player and you want to come ask me, Joker, what banner should I summon on between all of these banners that are out right now? My answer is this banner. If you do not have Veldora, the hero, and Milim, you need to keep summoning on this banner. It's 3 new units, the drop rate is 5% still, and these 3 units are incredibly valuable. And then if you're like, oh, I have all of them, who should I summon for next? I would probably tell you to pick Carrion. You know, people talk down about him, but if you have a space team with all 3 of these units, then Carrion is just going to help this team run even more effectively because of his double orb change and because of his crit damage boost for the whole team, which capitalizes on the hero's crit rate and resistance down on enemies. So you combine that with her, on top of Milim's boost, on top of Veldora's boosts, and your team is pretty much going to nuke anything, even with type disadvantage. So these are like the top 2 banners that I would choose to summon for. I do not think you need this new Diablo, and you definitely 100% do not need this new Rimuru. Like, I guarantee it. You will not miss out on anything by not having this Rimuru, except for the special effect in the reusing event. I don't think that this banner is worth it. These class of units, not worth it. And then the Tempest banner is the Tempest banner, and I use tickets only. So it's not a great banner. Keep summoning for these units. If you already have them, then move on to Carrion. If you already have them and Carrion, then save. Then just save your crystals. We have about a week, 11 days until I think the next meta will start. Maybe 10 days on the 30th, or somewhere around there. Just keep saving. You know, play Jubilee, get whatever rank you can, get the crystals, and hoard until we know what actual new meta comes next. Because it could be dark, it could be wind, it could be light. Who knows at this point? This will be the first time that they will reset the metas, and we don't know what's coming. But that's it from me, guys. If you did summon on this banner, I know a lot of people in my stream did. Let me know what you pulled. Did you get lucky? Did you get shafted? Did you vote for Leon, Diablo, and Guy? And if you did, shame on you. But also, really explain why. Like, I would honestly like to know why you picked these units. But for now, take it easy, guys, and I'll see you later.